What's going on YouTube? It's your boy, and today I'm going to show you guys how to stop crashing in Halo Infinite. This has worked for me, and it has been consistent for the last about 7 or 8 games. Typically before this, I was crashing like really every 2, maybe like every other game, man. So this has definitely helped me, and I'm hoping that providing this to you, it will hopefully fix some of these issues that people are having and make games a bit more competitive and fair. This is for PC mostly. However, in theory, as long as you can replicate this, hopefully this will help for console as well. It seems like most of the crashes are happening due to DLC HD pack textures that are incompatible with the game. Once I disabled these DLC textures, I was able to completely stop crashing. So first, let me show you what you need to do. Like I said, on Steam. And again, you could try and replicate this if you're not on PC. You just have to figure out a way to do this. But basically, if you go to the properties in Halo, and then you go to the DLC, I have unchecked these this DLC pack for the multiplayer high res textures. And after I did this, what I also did was again hitting properties and going to local files. I verified the integrity of my game files. So one, verifying the integrity of the game files is ensuring that you don't have any fragmented or corrupted files, because corrupted files is known to cause crashes. And with Steam as a platform, even just the first installation of a game, you could have corrupted files because Steam doesn't always update correctly with games. And this is just a common problem with Steam. So verifying the integrity of the game files removes those defragmented or fragmented files. And then, like I said, removing that DLC will also help. Other things to keep in mind on PC that may help, like I use exit lag as a VPN, but also, I mean, it's just to increase, it's really just to decrease latency and to stabilize my ping. Another thing that exit lag does is it has optimization of TCP routes. Another thing is that you can define minimum processes for services, and disable energy efficient Ethernet. It's also, as well as disable core parking in case you're having core issues. So this will help more so the performance of your PC for you to be competitive. One more thing that you also want to check, and this is just to be thorough, right? The main thing is that the game files and the DLC that should really solve it, but I just want to give you guys some more information just in case you want it, right? So if you open Task Manager, anytime the game is running, which I will go ahead and launch it here. Anytime the game is running, you can see the exact resources and how they're being utilized by your computer. So as I'm launching Halo, it seems like my CPU utilization of Halo is relatively low. My RAM utilization by Halo is relatively, fair. I have 32 gigs of RAM and it's using about, 2000 MB on average, maybe spike up to like 3 when I'm actually playing. The more intensive part of Halo is the power usage. It's always set to very high. So this being the case for my computer, which I have it's about an 800 watt gold Corsair PSU. So for the power usage to be very high is slightly abnormal for gaming processes, because I play MMOs and even they don't utilize my power that much. So for that being the case, you might want to check your your power and sleep settings, if you type in battery or power and sleep, these settings should come up. If you're on a laptop, what you're gonna have to do is set it to high performance mode. But for desktops, you have to go into the additional power settings, and you're gonna want to um, change it from balance to high performance mode when you are playing Halo. It's better to be balanced overall, honestly. But because the game requires more energy, we want to allow our computer to utilize more energy. But typically, to preserve the longevity of your computer and your PSU, it is better to be on balance. Make sure you are not on power saver though, because that is probably one you don't want to use when you're gaming at all. It's either balanced or high performance, but favoring high performance is going to allow you to allocate those resources to the game, because like I said, it requires it for some reason. Hopefully they will balance this out and it won't require as much power, but like I said, just giving you guys some info that may help. Yeah, hopefully these tips help you guys. If they do, let me know in the comment section below. Thanks for watching, you guys. Peace and love.